Welcome again, my people. Today I'm here to talk about Kumina. Is it religion or is it a ritual? Is it a culture? No, Kumina is a religion centered in Jamaica's southeastern parish, St. Thomas. Its presence was first noted only in the 1950s, but it was likely formulated by West Central African indentured laborers introduced by the British colonial government and British plantation owners between 1845 and 1865. However, its belief and rituals are not related to those of the Maroons. The Maroons are the runaway slaves that you find in the neighboring parish of Portland, from where migrants settled in northern St. Thomas in the late 19th century. During the mid-20th century, Kumina spread when its adherents joined population movements into Kingston, the island's capital, and in the second half of the century, it moved further westward into St. Catherine Parish. Kumina is a belief system dedicated to ancestor commemoration, while the human has a spirit that returns at death to its creator. It also has a spirit that bridges the grave and the temporal world. This is a spirit with which the believers interact as a medium and a protege. Within Kumina, no deities are called upon or worshipped, although a divine creator is recognized named Zambi, Apungo, King Zami, or angelicized as King Zabi. Kumina is originated from West African culture. Kumina ceremonies take the form of dancing in a counterclockwise circle around drummers seated on two drums, the bando or the kibando, and the planes, the cas or the cask. The single-headed drums are beaten with the palms, and tonal variation is achieved by imposing and releasing pressure on the drumhead with one heel. The bando keeps a 2 and a 2/2 hard trap, like do do, while counter rhythms and rolls are slapped on the cast. Yeah, like you know, or it go like bang baga bang baga bang ba bang ba bang ba 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 ba. Yes, what I said. Short, repetitive songs by the dancers use either the Congo language or Jamaican Creole English. As the dancing and drumming proceed, participants become possessed by spirits of the departed, persons who had in the near or distant past been community members. Possession behavior involves slumping to the ground, rigidly of features like body tremors and stiffness, and people climb up raft or climb up tree. Possession, also called mayal, is interpreted as return of ancestral spirits to enjoy the life experiences they once knew. The Kumina ceremony is also called a duty, which translates the Kungo word kamama, to feel obligated to keep a promise or perform a duty. This obligation can result from a dream request by an ancestor, or it acknowledges significant rites of passage for an individual either living or dead. such as anniversaries of birth or death, and the tombing of graves. They're cementing over. You know, when people dead and them cement over the grave a year or two after the burial. Duties are also marked communal anniversaries, such as the turn of the year or emancipation from slavery on August 1, 1838. Ceremonies can also petition help with physical and mental healing, legal matters, and the likes. Upright posts in the shed, board or boot may be worn with ribbons in colors that signify the spiritual mood of the occasion. The head ties and the clothes of the principal participants may also bear emblematic colors or whatever that they want to be. You understand what I have to say? Kumina is more of a ritual and also part of a culture. A lot of persons mix it up for a religion, but in a way it can also be called a part of a religious sect. Kumina ceremonies typically starts in the early night and lasts until near dawn. A major recess occurs around midnight when the table is broken. This is a table bearing like candles, bread, cakes, and fruits in a borrowing from the Afro-Christian religion revival. It replicates a communication altar. A reading from the Bible may introduce the bread breaking segment. The communal meal also includes meat of a goat that had been fed while being led around the circle before being beheaded. Yes, my people, Kumina also gives its name to a drumming style developed from the music that accompanied the spiritual ceremonies that evolved in urban Kingston. The Kumina drumming style has a great influence on Rastafari music, especially the Nyabingi drumming and Jamaican popular music. Count Ossie was a notable pioneer of the drumming style in popular music, and it continues to have a significant influence on contemporary genres such as reggae and dancehall. Although Kumina is centered mostly in St. Thomas, Kumina always keep, whenever there's someone that died, it always keep every night up until that person is to be buried. You see it? So it's also a ritual and it's also a part of the Jamaican culture. Organization of Kumina communities follows the general local characters of African religion in Jamaica. Kumina communities are small family-based communities or nations. Some nations include Modongo, Moyenge, Muchunde, Congo, Igbo, and the Yoruba. People from Kumina families are given the title Bongo. Marrying into a Bongo family is one avenue to become a part of a Kumina nation. Special initiation is the other avenue. Kumina nations are led by a king and a queen. is described as one of the most African religious expressions in Jamaica. Standing the test of time, Kumina has managed to survive the influences of Western culture. The language and the dances of Kumina are so undiluted that they can be traced back to tribes in Congo of Africa. Yes, Kumina can also be described as a ritual, and it can also be described as part of our culture. The influences that shaped Kumina landed in the 1850s with the arrival of African indentured immigrants from the Congo region of Central Africa during the immediate past emancipation period. Kumina took root in St. Thomas, where a large number of immigrants settled, like previously stated. However, the religious spread of the parishes of Portland, St. Mary, St. Catherine, and Kingston. So later it spread go to them parishes there. Kumina rituals are usually associated with wakes, burials, or memorial services that can be performed for a whole range of human experiences. Kumina dances are used when help is needed to win a court case or for winning a lover. So enough people would have said Kumina is associated with Obia. Well, I am not going to dispute that sentiment, but Kumina can be termed as a lot of things. The dances associated with Kumina are also viewed as an intrinsically Jamaican art form and are performed by entertainment value by Kumina groups and even distinguished national dance theatre groups. Kumina is sometimes viewed with suspicion as a form of witchcraft, as I mentioned earlier, or bad obia, because of the trance-like state some of the participants fall into during the ceremonies. Those that are more informed about the religious expressions have rubbished these superstitions, but have warned against misuse of Kumina rituals. According to Kumina leaders, persons have been healed, and there are even some who have been said to have been raised from the dead. Both men and women are able to assume leaderships of a Kumina sect. The men are called king or captain, while the women are referred to as queen or mother woman. The leaders must be able to control zombies or what they call spirits and assume leadership after careful training in the feeding habits, ritual procedures, dances, rhythms, and songs of a variety of spirits from their predecessors. One of the distinct features of Kumina is the prominence of dance and rituals as a form of religious and cultural expression. Dance and rituals are used to invoke communications with the ancestral spirits. The rituals involve singing, dancing, music, and sacrificial offerings. All of these are used to create an atmosphere favorable for spiritual possession known as Mayal. One is said to catch Mayal when possessed by one of the three classes of gods: sky, earthbound, and ancestral zombies. The last being the most common form of possession. Each god can be recognized by the particular dance style exhibited by the possessed and by songs and drum rhythms to which it is responds to. So if the drummer play and if someone catch in a Mayal, the mother woman have to hold that person and dance that person there from out of that trance. If the drum ever stop play, the Mayal can damage that individual, I think, some way. The drum not stop play unless the mother woman dance the person that's in the trance out of that trance. That's how powerful them say Kumina is. Yes, people, Kumina has been popularized by several performance groups such as the Seafort Dusk to Dawn Kumina group in St. Thomas and the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission JCDC. However, Kumina was brought to the stage by the efforts of the National Dance Theatre Company and the efforts of one of its founding members, Rex Nettleford. Nettleford in 1971 exposed the entire company of dancers, singers and drummers to the ceremony in Seafort. The NDPC's interpretation of Kumina is a signature piece of the NDPC and arguably the most performed dance work in the repertoire since it was commissioned by Carrieras Limited in 1971. So Kumina is a ritualistic medium through which our African ancestors are celebrated and appeased. It's an art form combining dancing, singing, and drumming, and has distinctive movements and candesences that makes it easily recognizable. Yeah man, the hypnotic sound of Kumina drums is not easy to imitate and it is very hard to duplicate. So Kumina is also a ritual and it is also a culture. It is used by mainly persons in St. Thomas, but it has an impact across the entire island of Jamaica. So in the Jamaican music genre, I would say Kumina is a culture. You see, it's a culture, and it can also be passed as a religion, a religious culture. So my people, I hope you all learned something informative about this side of Kumina, and I hope you can share this information to those who does not know about Kumina and what Kumina has done for Jamaica as our culture. Next thing I want to say, please like and subscribe to this video and leave a comment down by the comment section if you find this interesting. Thank you and thank you for watching.